just 215 miles to Rock Springs, Wyoming, where I'll be staying tonight.
There is a little moose lodge. I hope I see a moose.
Yeah, the sign back there said 24 miles to Alpine, Wyoming, so we're getting close to the Wyoming border. Fishing lodge. Fishing guides available. Boy, that sounds like fun to me.
What do the fish say when it hit the wall? Damn.
Argy National Forest. Here we come. There we got a mile sign here. 18 Alpine, Jackson 54. Palisades Dam. Palisades Dam, first time I've seen that. Lived in Idaho most of my life, but first time I've been here. Funny how sometimes we'll see more of another state that we don't live in than the state that we did live in. Now I live in Colorado.
Palisades Dam is located near the Wyoming border in eastern Idaho. And this Palisades Reservoir, it's about 25 square miles.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun riding, even though I'm going solo, all the way from Firestone, Salt Lake City up to Boise, Idaho, back across to Fairfield, Craters of the Moon, Idaho Falls, Ammon, Idaho, where I stayed overnight. Pleasant 72 degrees still. Light breeze. Yeah, I've learned through many years of taking long road trips is you have to accept the good with the bad. You know, you're going to have days where the weather is bad, where it's either rain or it's too hot or it's really windy. So it's not all going to be great, but that's what it's going to be like being out in the elements. You want to really minimize those things as much as you can with checking weather reports before your trip or during your trip, making sure you have the right gear. You want to have the proper protection for the rain and the heat and the cold. And that's why you'll see some guys with trailers, because when they're bringing along their significant other, there's just so much gear you really want to take on a long trip that you can handle all the changes in equipment. And it's I don't have a trailer because I ride by myself. But there's days when I've been out and the wind, for example, maybe it's gusting up to 40 miles an hour and you're going, what am I out in this for? But then you get through it and then the next day you go and the weather is just perfect like today. You go, wow, this is why I'm doing it. It's just a lot of fun. Another 10 miles, I'll be in Wyoming. Goodbye, beautiful Idaho. Hello, Wyoming. I'm here in Alpine. Pulled over just for a little leg stretch. And heading on down to
Wyoming Rock Springs.
Every state has its beautiful parts and its ugly parts, and this is one of the beautiful parts of Wyoming. We're getting ready to head east on US 26 East. Well, I'm heading up here, gonna take a left and get off Highway 26 and then head east. This is the next step in the ride, and the scenery probably for a while will be pretty, and then it'll turn into desert. Teton National Forest, Bridger, Teton. We're following the Snake River that flows through Idaho, Wyoming and Idaho. Yeah, my butt gets sore on this stock seat. I've read some reviews by people that say that the stock seat is perfect. They can ride all day long in the Honda Goldwing stock seat, but not me. I'm going to have to invest in probably one of those aftermarket seats, probably the ultimate seat. That should do the trick for me. Yeah, it could be ergonomic. Some people's legs are shorter or longer, or their inseams, 30 inches instead of 32 inches. Or it could just be I have a defective butt. Yeah, it's got a crack in it. Yeah, you never know what to trust when you read all these so-called health experts. They're saying, hey, if you're 60 and over, you ought to have 4 cups of coffee a day rather than 2. I love coffee, but I always have drank 2 cups of coffee. But they say you'll be less frail with 4 cups a day. Yeah, you can see all the rafters down there. Some of the rapids in there looks like you better be a skilled rafter. They're probably guided raft trips. Look at the size of those rafts and how many people are in there. Well, 176 miles left, and then I'll be in Rock Springs, so we're going to be coming out of the mountains and into the desert. We're in a little town here. Haven't seen the name yet, but I'm going to pull in here and fill up gas at the marathon. Heading to Pinedale, 60 miles. I like this Olympia 3-season coat. Right now I don't have any liners in it, and even though it's 86 degrees, I'm comfortable. Maybe because I've adapted to the heat, but it feels comfortable to me. And got my summer gloves on. Starting to wear out a bit, but I really like them a lot.